do you think the United States was able to even engage in the Revolutionary War? How do you think they were able to be sustained during the battle with France and England? Because of slave labor. It was slaves who built this nation, and because of their free labor, this country and everybody in it can be free. Founding fathers may not make much mention of that, but the founding fathers knew right here in Virginia that they had to have a clause in the Constitution, the 3/5 clause, that made black people 3/5 of a person. They knew that the only way that they could get the support of the South would be to keep some inkling of slavery even embedded in the Constitution. And it is because of that that I believe that we've been able to sustain a nation of freedom. Labor, free wage labor of our ancestors. For me, Labor Day is not about unions. For me, Labor Day is not about the auto workers. It is not about the machinists. It is not about the AFL-CIO. It is not about the teachers' unions. These things are important and necessary, but all of these workers get paid, however small, however little their wages are, however inadequate that pay may be, they get paid. But it was our ancestors, black slaves, right here in Virginia and North Carolina and South Carolina, Sister Fergus and Rayford Harris and Chris Stevens, black slaves in Georgia and Alabama and Mississippi and Louisiana. These were the people who labored for years and years and years from sun up to sundown, who labored all of their lives for not a single penny.
That's right.
These are the folk I celebrate today. Labor Day is a day of rest for our ancestors, so it should be a day of prayer, it should be a day of thanksgiving, it should be a day of remembrance. When I think of Labor Day and all of the wages and all of the hours that our people, our ancestors put in to building this nation up from the ground, for keeping this nation from falling back into the hands of the British and the French, when I think about all of what our ancestors have done, then I propose to you today that every black person in America should be able to go to college free, paying nothing.
Hey, amen. Amen.
Reparations. Anybody who wants to go to college who's black in this nation, because our people were slaves for 300 years, I'm telling you that's a small price to pay.
Amen.
For all the free labor that we have given this nation. Folk get upset. The nation and others paid reparations to the Jews for the Holocaust of the Second World War and beyond and before. When you talk about black people getting something free, everybody gets in uproar. Even when you talk about affirmative action,
Amen.
everybody gets in uproar. Why? Why is that? Nobody got an uproar when your grandmama and your great-grandmother slaved day in and day out, and at the end of the day, at the end of the week, what kind of paycheck did you get? Nothing! That's what Labor Day, in my view, is for. I don't care what America celebrates Labor Day for. Labor Day for me is for the celebration of slave labor that took place all across this nation. Now, my beloved, this weekend is a time of thanksgiving for the labor that people have given, not a time for you to be having a lot of fun and drinking, acting like you're crazy. So many of our people, every holiday is a